Us again, and we are on Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is the 2019 remake, maybe? I don't know. It's just Call of Duty Modern Warfare for the PlayStation 4, guys. This is also on the Xbox One and I believe PC as well. But, so we're going to be doing a few things here. I'm going to go over a couple classes before I get into any kind of game modes or anything like that. Classes I've been using, and I have not played Call of Duty in like 2 weeks, guys. I've been on Final Fantasy VIII, you know, nostalgic old childhood game of mine that I used to play a lot with my cousin, and, well, now I get to play it without my cousin being around trying to tell me what to do. So, that's awesome, right? Yeah, come on now. Alright, so first classes, I got 3 classes I'm gonna go over, really. 4 if you want to get technical. I got a sniper class too, so. But anyways, so this can be used core or hardcore, does not matter. I play a little bit of core, I play a little bit of hardcore, but honestly, the kill time ratio on core now is so high that I actually don't mind core. I'm a hardcore person, so the core this time around is not too bad until they fuck it all up. So, first class is going to be a Kilo 141. Okay, so we've got the Kilo 141, no muzzle. We've got the Syngard SOCOM Arms 16.6. Reason we're going to be running this is because we get a damage range, a bullet velocity, and recoil reduction. The more damage you get to do with a weapon, the more shit you're going to kill. Alright. Okay, we're going to be using the GI Mini Reflex for the precision sight. So basically, it's just a red dot sight, guys. Alright, so we've got a stock. We've got the Force Tac Ultralight for extra walking movement speed. Movement speed in this game, for me, it's not that important, but for other people, it's going to be hell of important. Alright, so now we're going to be running the FMJ perk for extra damage and shoot through walls. We're also going to be running underbarrel of a commando foregrip. If you don't want to run some of these perks, feel free to let me know. I will test out your builds or whatever for your weapons, see how it does. If I like it, I will put it in the next video, guys. If you are running hardcore, I would suggest running a laser instead of the foregrip tac, because you're gonna want to run, if you're in hardcore and you're a hip fire and you know you got no red dot sight, so laser sight helps. All right, guys. So that's weapon number 1 for class 1. Weapon number 2 is the AUG here. We're going to be doing something a little similar. No muzzle. If you want to run a muzzle, run a suppressor. If not, don't worry about it. I personally don't think that if you're going to be playing core, that suppressor does not need to be there, because honestly you don't get highlighted on the map even by loud guns. Only thing that loud guns do is noise detection, meaning they can pinpoint your noise, but if you're not sitting in a location, well, yeah. Alright, so we're going to be running a 407 barrel at the time. I don't have anything better at the moment. I've got damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. Okay, submachine guns don't really have a whole lot of recoil. We want that damage range and bullet velocity because submachine guns don't have a lot of range. Alright, guys? So there's that. Alright, red dot sights really don't matter. I kind of like this one right here, which is going to be the operator reflex sight, but if you're going to go anything other than that, do the GI mini scope, because you know they do the same thing, just a little different. The pictures are a little different. So I just switched to a GI mini reflex for the AUG. Now here's something that not a lot of people's going to use. Okay, if you want it to be a laser weapon and you want it to shoot straight, run that damn fucking foregrip. If not, raise the level up a little higher, use something different, or you can use an extended mag drum. The only one that I have, and I don't even have it unlocked yet because that's at level 16, is enough to kill at least 2 or 3 people sometimes. And we're going to be running FMJ for extra damage if you want. There's also the ultralight for walking aim speed. So there's that. I don't really care too much for the walking aim speed because honestly, if you're gonna die, you're gonna fucking die. If you're gonna get something, they're dead. Alright guys, so that's class number 1. We're gonna go over the perks here in just a second. But the depending on if you're gonna run a gun or if you're gonna hang out and protect flags or what kind of game mode you're in, you know, depends on the explosive. If you're running a gun and you're playing team deathmatch, use a Syntex or a frag grenade. If you're running domination, Claymore all day. Flash grenades work. I actually kind of like the snapshot grenades or the gas grenades. Gas grenades do damage over time, guys, for people that sit in it that are fucking idiots. I have done it, so yes, I am a fucking idiot. Then there's a snapshot grenade, which if you're playing core or there's a mini-map up and you fucking throw the snapshot grenade and it pings somebody, they ping on the mini-map as well as they are pinging through walls and kind of shit like that. So there's that. Alright, so perks, I'm running Overkill. Overkill because we're running 2 main hand weapons. I'm running Ghost because I don't want to be detected by UAVs, radar drones, or heat beat sensors, which is going to be thermal optic scopes, guys. Okay, so Ghost will hide you from a thermal optic scope. If, by chance, you do not want to run the AUG as a secondary, run either EOD, Scavenger, or Cold-Blooded. Scavenger to resupply ammo because them assault rifles they don't start out with very much, and if you're staying on EOD, on the other hand, is take reduced damage from non-lethal killstreak explosives and able to hack. If you're gonna run EOD, I'll talk to you about the 3rd perk that you're gonna want to use for this. That way you can spot those. But that's for a whole nother scenario. Me personally, I would say either Overkill or Scavenger. Cold-Blooded if you know that your enemy team's going to be calling in a heap of gunships. You see guys up in that room that are level 150, 180, they're probably going to call in a fucking chopper gunner. Unless you're able to kill them a shit ton. Alright, so 3rd perk. Let's go ahead and talk about 3rd perk. We're going to run Amped for this build. So Overkill, Ghost, Amped for this build. This build, the reason we want that is because Amped is a faster weapon swap. So I'm going to swap weapons extremely fast. But, like I said, if you're going to run EOD, or you're going to hack or able to, you know, fucking pinpoint and whatnot, take reduced damage type deal from explosives, you're going to want Spotter. Okay, so Spotter is, you can see enemy equipment, field upgrades, and kill streaks through walls. Mark them for your team while aiming down sight is a must. So if you're going to run EOD, you're going to want to run Spotter with that. And keep Ghost. I don't see a point in not having Ghost because honestly they don't have ballista shields like they used to. Okay, so and don't get me wrong, there is a weapon called a ballista shield, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the perk that reduces all damage. So EOD,